Okay, I'm going to divide this circle into two parts. Okay, then two parts. There are two parts here. Then I shaded. You could see the shaded part here. This shaded part of this circle we could identify as 1 over 2. This can be read as 1 over 2. 1 over 2. Okay, 1 over 2. Or half. This is half. Okay. So how can you tell? How can you identify this one? Okay, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know a certain object. Just to imagine. Then this given diagram has divided into 3 parts. So this can be identified as, when it comes to fractions, as 1, 2, 3, 3 parts, 1, 2, 3, 3 parts. Then all together you could see 4 parts. So therefore 3/4. This is 3/4. Okay, this is 3/4. So then this is the basic idea of fractions. Okay, basic idea of fractions. You know that. Just to imagine your father has brought a bread. Okay, loaf of bread your father has brought. So that brought bread cuts into 5 equal parts. Just imagine 5 equal parts. 5 equal parts. That is cut into 5 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you eat, 3 out of it. 3 parts. You eat 3 parts of it. So that eaten part can be taken as a fraction, 3/5. This is 3/5. 3/5. Okay, 3/5. This is 3/5. This is 3/5. Anyway, you can get an idea about fractions. Do you know that this can be identified as 4/5, 4 over 5, 4 over 5, 4 over 5, or 4/5. This can be read. Anyway, this digit we can identify as denominator. This is denominator, 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 denominator. This digit we identify as numerator, numerator, numerator. This is the numerator. Okay, this is denominator, this is numerator. So here the denominator is 5, the numerator is 4. Then here, what should be the denominator, what should be the numerator? Denominator is 7, numerator is denominator is 10, numerator is 7. Here, what is denominator, what is numerator? The denominator is 7, the numerator is 4. So the digit that you would see here is named as denominator, this one as numerator. Okay. So the other point that you need to know of this grade, unit fractions. Okay, unit fractions, unit fractions, unit fractions. Really, what are unit fractions? Unit fractions. How do you identify unit fractions? Right now, I taught you that the meaning of denominator and numerator. You are able to identify about denominator and numerator. So here, if you are able to see, just to think of these types of fractions: 1 over 5, 1 over 10, 1 over 11, 1 over 12, 1 over 100. These types of fractions, when it comes to these types of fractions, you could see numerator value every time. Here numerator value is 1, numerator value here also 1, numerator value 1, numerator value 1, numerator value 1. So when it comes to these fractions, you would see everywhere the numerator value has become 1. So and also it has changed the values that you could see in the denominators. But anyway, here the numerator is 1, denominator is 5. The numerator is 5, denominator is 10. Numerator value 1, numerator value 1, numerator value 1. So these type of fractions, if you are able to see in a certain fraction as the denominator value, if you are able to see as 1, numerator value as 1, then that type of fraction we name in maths as unit fraction. Unit fraction. These are unit fractions. Okay. Then is it able to identify this one as a unit fraction? No, that's all. This is 1 over 1 is 1. This is not a fraction. So this can be, this one cannot be identified as a unit fraction. Okay. So these are the fractions, unit fractions. The other point that you need to know here are equivalent fractions. 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 How can you identify equivalent fractions? Yes. How do you identify equivalent fractions? You know, just to think of this one, here is a circle, here is a circle. Okay. Now I divide this circle into, I'll draw two circles here, right? Just imagine two same types of circles. And this is, you know, shaded part we can identify as 1 over 2. So the same circle divides into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. Then this is, you know, right? This is divided into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. But although I divided this circle into 4 equal parts, this segment, these two segments I color. You would see then here 1 over 2, here 2 over 4. But you would see here, this is half really, okay? The same segment, the same region you could see here. This is 1 over 2, then here 2 over 4. Really, then 1 over 2, 2 over 4. Although you could see these fractions, then here half. This one also really half. 2 over 4 means, although this is 2 over 4, 2 by 4, this is half. I'll show you that. So this means half equals to 2 over 4. Half equals to 2 over 4. So here is these fractions are equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions. On the other hand, this means equal fractions. Equivalent fractions. So how can you identify it? So half. Using a certain digit according to your wish, you know, just actually really what we need to do here, so as to get 4 in the denominator, here we multiply both denominator and numerator by 2. You know, this side by 2, this side as well by 2. So 1 into 2 is 2 here, then 2 times 2 is 4 here. So this means what did we do? What did we do here? Then using half, we taken this one. I mean, it has used half to get this 2 4. So here is, so these two fractions we can identify as, you know, therefore half equals 2 4 as equivalent fractions. In order to find equivalent fractions, what you have to do is select getting a certain same value, I mean equal value, both denominator and numerator are multiplied. So let's get an equal fraction or equivalent fraction to this 3/4. This is 3/4. Just to think of a digit, let's take 2. Both sides multiplied by 2. This side by 2, this side by 2. Denominator by 2, numerator by 2. So 3 times 2 is 6, 4 times 2 is 8. So both, you know, these two fractions are then 3/4 and 3/4 equals to 8, 6 over 8. These are equivalent fractions. More equivalent fractions you are able to get. 2, 3, 4. So both sides can be multiplied by 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 5. More and more equivalent fractions you are able to get. Using this method. Okay, I'll be teaching you more. I will be doing more videos on fractions. This video I'm going to name as fractions part 1. Okay, thanks a lot.